Western Australian Premier has urged the Prime Minister to visit China as he announced a trial of direct flights between Perth and Shanghai. Emily Evans joins me now. Emily, Mark McGowan says these flights are going to not only strengthen the Western Australian relationship with China, but therefore, I suppose, the whole country's.
That's right. The WA government has actually been working towards this direct route between Shanghai and Perth for quite some time, including a visit to China by the Premier. Obviously, all that hard work has paid off because as of next year, 3 flights a week will be trialled by the state government with China Eastern Airlines. Now, the trial will be run during the Chinese New Year and it's expected to bring thousands of Chinese tourists here to Western Australia. But as you mentioned, the Premier wants to see the federal government follow WA's lead, starting with a visit to China by the Prime Minister. Mark McGowan believes that these flights will really strengthen that relationship between Australia and China. Take a listen.
It shows that the efforts of the West Australian government with China Eastern and with China more broadly are bearing fruit, and that we can secure these sorts of arrangements, these sorts of deals, is a sign that our relationship with China is strong and positive.
Perth's Consul General for the People's Republic of China also insists that these flights is really good news that is badly needed for the bilateral relations between Australia and China. Take a listen to what she had to say.
So I very much hope that through this kind of practical cooperation that we can further strengthen our bilateral relations that will ultimately benefit our people.
Chris, the trial takes off in January next year and will run for about 5 weeks.